Trevor Trunk, an easy-peasy person from Easy-Peasy Island in the middle of the terrific ocean, by Roger Hargreaves and Gray Joliffe. It was a wet and windy Wednesday morning on Easy-Peasy Island, and Molly Moo was in bed in Greenbun Cottage. She yawned a large yawn. She knew that she would get up, but she didn't feel like it. "Oh, another 2 minutes," she promised herself. Then she heard footsteps coming down the path of Greenbun Cottage. The doorbell rang. "Oh, bother," she said as she got out of bed. She ran downstairs and opened her front door. "Morning, Molly, my dear," smiled Sticky Stamp, the Easy-Peasy Island postman. "Hello, Sticky," said Molly. "Do you have another letter for me?" "Oh, well now," chuckled Sticky. "I wouldn't be here if I didn't know, would I?" And he handed her an envelope. As she was having her usual breakfast, porridge, Molly opened the letter. A most peculiar letter. At the top of the page it said, "Dear Molly," and at the bottom of the page it said, "Love, Trevor." But there was nothing in between. Nothing at all. Not a word. Molly grinned. She knew who had sent it. Trevor Trunk. Forgetful Trevor Trunk. So after washing up her porridge bowl and taking the letter with her, Molly set off from Greenbun Cottage and down Buttercup Lane and through Bluebell Wood and up High Hill and all the way down to Littletown, which is called Littletown because it isn't very big. Molly walked along Easy Street and stopped at number 8. She knocked on the door. Nothing happened. Molly knew that someone was inside because she could hear someone walking about. She knocked again. This time the door was opened, and there stood Trevor Trunk.
"Oh, I'm so sorry," he said. "I heard you knocking, but I couldn't remember where the door was."
"Hello, Trevor," smiled Molly. "I've come about the letter."
What letter?"
said Trevor. "This one," replied Molly.
"Oh," said Trevor. Did I send you that?"
"Of course you did," chuckled Molly. "I recognise your trunk writing. Easy peasy." Molly followed Trevor into number 8.
Let's go to the kitchen,"
suggested Trevor, opening the door. The door to the broom cupboard. Trevor opened another door. The door to the dining room.
I know there's a kitchen around here somewhere,"
suggested Trevor thoughtfully. "How silly," chuckled Molly, who had been to Trevor's house before. Trevor giggled down his trunk.
"I thought that was the bedroom,"
he said. "Now," said Molly, "about this letter. What was it you forgot to write to me about?" Trevor thought long and hard.
"It was about,"
he said. "Yes," said Molly Moo.
"It was about,"
said Trevor. "Yes," said Molly.
"Oh, I've forgotten,"
said Trevor. "You and your memory," laughed Molly Moo.
"My what?"
asked Trevor Trunk. "You know what they say," said Molly. "An elephant never forgets."
"Well,
said Trevor.
I do."
"Oh, never mind," continued Molly. "I can guess what the letter was all about. If I remember, tomorrow is your birthday. And if I can make a guess, I guess that the letter was to invite me to your party, correct?"
"Correct!" Correct! Cried Trevor. That's it! A party! Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock, lots of fun, lots of puns. Can you come?
I'd love to, smiled Molly Moo. Do you know something? Molly said. Lots of people, when they want to remember something, tie a knot in their handkerchiefs to remind them.
I don't have a handkerchief,
sniffed Trevor. Well, tie a knot in something, replied Molly Moo as she was leaving number 8 Easy Street. And incidentally, she added, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Happy what?
Said Trevor as he shut the door. Fancy forgetting your own birthday, chuckled Molly Moo, as she walked home down to Easy Street and down High Hill and through Bluebell Wood and up Buttercup Lane and back to Creambone Cottage. I know, she thought, I'll buy Trevor a dozen handkerchiefs for his birthday present. So on Thursday afternoon, at 4 o'clock, Molly Moo was carrying a nicely wrapped box of handkerchiefs, returned to number 8 Easy Street. And guess what she found? Lots of other easy-peasy people standing outside in the street.
There's nobody in, remarked Wizard Wheeze.
No reply, squeaked Sam Squeak. Where is it? Complained old Grandma Bar. Just then, as they were all wondering what to do next, forgetful Trevor Trunk walked around the corner from Peasy Avenue into Easy Street. And guess what? He tied a knot in his trunk. A knot to remind him of something. Something that he wanted to forget to remember not to forget. Hello, Trevor, they shouted. Grandma Bar peered at him. Hey, why have you tied a knot in your trunk? She asked. Trevor looked down his trunk.
Goodness gracious, he remarked. However did that happen?